Hold on, I gotta play this.
Play it.
Hey, Blessing, Adioye, thank you so much for the purchase, dude. Appreciate you supporting the merch, man. Be well, go with God.
I got that message from Andy Cortez.
Buy the merch.
Because I bought his merch and he sent me a personalized thank you video. It's so
Should
cool.
we rank the merch? Let's rank the merch.
It's all the same design though. I did get the tank top. I'm trying to show my arms more. Come on.
God,
You get ready for the
knows.
summer.
It's getting ready. That's
I
why
didn't
it's
like that. Give me
it's
a better
my
one.
goal tank top.
That wasn't a
mean?
good dab. That wasn't a good dab.
There it is. That's better. Because I'm trying to like aspire to something. So if I get the tank top, I know what I'm trying to work toward. Mike knows about that.
Mike could have done that with a Pikmin shirt.
That was my goal, Bless.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on your side with it because it's messed up.
Bless.
Roger.
Thanks, Bless.
Messed up with Roger. Dude.
You know, I didn't get the invite to go to the Nintendo store. I'll go eventually now. You know.
It's open. As of today, it's open to the public.
It's open to the public Monday through Thursday, and then for Memorial Day weekend, you got to go back on the Fast Pass. So I can either slide in there this week, or I got to wait till next week. Fingers crossed, they still have it.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to Kind of Funny Gamescast for Monday, May 19th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Blessing, Adioye Jr. Joining me is the Master of Hype, Snowbike Mike.
What up, Bless?
And we got the Nitro Rifle, Andy Cortez.
Roll credits on Blueprints.
Wow.
Oh, clap it up. Clap it up.
I'm sure you've heard people tell this to you, but this is where the journey begins.
It ends for me.
You just started the game.
It ends for me.
This is where you just finished the tutorial, Andy. You got so much game left now. You got to go back in. You got to find the new puzzles.
You know
how do you feel though?
You know what I immediately did though? I immediately just busted out Blueprint stories on YouTube. Breaking down the lore.
Oh, Blueprint
holy
story
shit!
explained.
Had no idea what this lore was. Like,
I still don't know what the lore is.
dude. Oh my god!
I played like 50 hours of this game.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, beat the game. Amazing ending. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Like, what a great.
I got teared. I got like emotional.
Yeah,
from the ending.
me too. It was awesome. But no, I won't be going back to it. I'm blown away by it. I know that I'm blown away by it. I know that the game's awesome. I just don't. I need to move on to something else, man. Because it was just like so many night after night of unsuccessful runs or good runs, and then I've put in 35 plus hours. I'm good to look up the other puzzles.
That's really good.
I'm good to look up stuff on the internet and be like, oh wow, that is cool.
So here's the thing, because I'm with you. I'm not going to look up the stuff online because for me, Blueprints is now the everlasting gobstopper of a video game where I can just go back to it whenever I want. Yeah, give it a lick.
Can you lick that?
No, I just put it in my mouth and I suck on it.
Yeah, you
like a
suck on that
jawbreaker kind of thing.
Jawbreaker. Yeah, but I thought we licked the jawbreaker.
No.
Why are you holding it like a tangerine?
How big are these jawbreakers? They're not Ed and Nettie sets,
like
dude.
baseballs.
No, they're
Only in the cartoons.
No,
real
see, I think the
jawbreakers are small.
I think real jawbreakers are big. You gotta lick it. You gotta lick it.
Where are you buying these jawbreakers?
when was the
from?
last time
At
you
the candy
saw
store.
something like that?
The late 90s. When Orange Julius still ran the mall.
When people had like the pumps in their shoes that when you would pump up your shoes and the you saw that? You remember that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh no,
Yeah, you
I've
gotta
never
lick
seen
that.
these.
That's what I used to get. That's a jawbreaker to me.
God,
I couldn't
looks
imagine.
awful.
You would have to put it in a bag.
That's disgusting.
And then it'd be all nasty in the bag. You pull it out, re-lick it.
that's so gross.
you
Just
imagine
soaking into your saliva for
all that
hours.
spit.
Yep.
Awful.
That's 90s, early 2000s
All
at
that
the mall
sugar?
to me. Yep.
We've learned since then.
That's disgusting. You know what I beat yesterday? Claire Obscure.
Oh!
Expedition 33.
Oh,
Let me tell you, that's a video game.
oh man,
That's a video game.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a good game.
Fucking
It's
video
like
game.
right now, this year's having a run of games. We don't talk about it enough.
No.
We talk about it enough.
Blueprints
We haven't
and
stopped
Claire
talking about
Obscure
it.
Expedition 33. We're back. Video games are still back.
Yeah. Indie games are having a boon. You know what I didn't get the platinum of last night, Blessing?
Well, you didn't get the platinum of?
Yeah.
What's that?
Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh, but you
I fucked
tried.
out of a collectible trophy that I then have to start a new game plus run and play through the entire game again.
the
I
French.
mean, worth it though.
I'm
the
so-
French. You know
I'm
what I
so
mean?
glad you guys are playing some great games. Because I'm
What about
playing
you, Mike?
Luigi's Mansion 3. And that game rocks.
What? Yeah, you have this sort of you have this way about you. You have a lot of ways about you,
Well,
right?
it's a send-off of the Switch. I'm turning on my Switch one last time before it goes in the closet forever.
man,
It's got to be put
you're
away.
really treating the Switch the way you treated the Oakland Athletics, where
Yeah,
I've never heard you mention them once, and then
Yeah.
you go, "I'm going to go to the final game."
Biggest Switch fan.
Everybody, we got to go, and he invites Cool Greg, and he's like, "Cool Greg, soak it in," and Mike's
Let's
never.
steal a chair. Let's rip a chair out. You know?
Mike
You
couldn't-
see this Luigi's Mansion, you soak this in, they'll
Mike,
never make another
Mike
one.
couldn't fucking name
Luigi's
one player.
Mansion is a Perfect final send off from Mike Howard of just the
This is
weird
it.
games he will focus in on.
Mike only learned recently that Kirby has a franchise.
Kirby got franchise.
Mike thought Kirby was just the
The
character
one
from
Nintendo game he ever reviewed was
I thought he
Pikmin
was just
4.
goddamn Smash Bros, dude. He was the Smash Bros guy.
Yeah.
Down
he is
B, that's all he had
Smash
to do.
Bros guy, yeah. But so did you have to find the Switch in the closet first?
Yeah, it was like super dead. I've also learned that like my 2 pairs of Joy-Cons, they suffer from extreme Joy-Con drift. They're not connecting well anymore.
Do you suffer from Joy-Con
I'm
drift?
thinking,
That's what it sounded
I'm
like.
thinking, do I need to go buy more Joy-Cons? But I'm trying to hold out for the Switch too.
Yeah,
in
don't
like
buy
18
more
days.
Joy-Con. You got
No,
less than a month.
now's the perfect time to buy Joy-Cons,
Yeah.
Mikey, because the new thing is about
So
to come out.
they're
They're
so
probably going to be
cheap.
cheaper.
I will say,
Yeah.
if you are going to buy new Joy-Cons, the Nintendo store has a thing where you can mix and match different
You
colors.
should have gone.
You should have gone with us.
Didn't, get,
gone
my,
with this.
didn't
Where
get
were
an
you?
invite. Didn't get an invite. Me
Well,
and
okay, to
Barrett.
be fair, they only invited the 4, and then Greg and Tim were like, can we get Roger as well because we need him to film stuff.
Yeah.
It was like, we need to get Roger
Oh,
to
yeah.
film stuff.
Yeah.
So if you could get better at
Barrett
filming,
ranked every single Zelda game ever made.
if you could
I
get
can film
filming,
stuff.
if you could be better at filming than Roger, then they would have invited you.
Oh my god! Look
film.
at my
Or
filming
play a
skills.
Nintendo game. Just pick up your Switch 1. Maybe you'll get the email.
Zelda Tears
Well,
of
it's
the
like,
Kingdom. I got to
they
get back to
should
that
have
one.
invited who's spending money? That's who you
We all
invite.
we read our receipts.
I'm spending money.
I mean, you would spend a lot
Yeah,
of money.
you know
There's a
I'm
whole
spending
Pikmin
a lot of
section,
money.
but we talked about that
spending money.
on a previous
Spending
game.
money.
I'm spending money.
Remember, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Each and every weekday, we get together and talk about the biggest reviews, previews, and topics in video games live on YouTube, Twitch, and on podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon, YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. Get all of our shows ad-free, watch us record them live, and get a daily exclusive show. For a chance to be a part of the show, some of your thoughts and opinions as YouTube Super Chats as we go. Remember, we're an 11-person business all about live talk shows. So, housekeeping for you, KFGD was all about Marathon, and if it's cooked. After this is The Last of Us HBO new episode review. Then after that is the Kind of Funny podcast. Then after that is the stream, which is a Final Fantasy Magic card look through. And I've weaseled my way onto this podcast.
Yes,
onto
he
that
said,
piece
"I
of
gotta be
content."
on this.
I looked at Mike and I was like, Mike, you can't hold me back. All right, I'm talking about Magic the Gathering. If you're a Kind of Funny member, you can get today's Greg Way, which was done by me. I recorded it before work, and it's all about me establishing my calendar. My video game release calendar.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not Blessing Super Fun Game release calendar because
Different
that's been canceled. This is my personal.
Oh
not-
no, did it say a slur?
It said something real bad.
Oh, man.
Barrett, guess which one? You can say it. You can't say it. But no, it's me going through my calendar and looking through the future of like, all right, GameInformer.com/2025, what's coming out, and me figuring out what I want to play. And so if you want to hang out with me and do that, go over there on Patreon or the Kind of Funny membership. Of course, thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney Twining. Today brought to you by Subway Surfers and Factor, but we'll tell you about that later. For now, let's start with topic of the show. The shit list. I go online, I find a top 10 list, I bring it back to those on the panel, and we judge it for your amusement. Today's shit list, ranking every single Rockstar game. This was done by Game Informer editorial. So it's their team of writers they have over there at the Game Informer. This was published on May 6th. May 6th, so this is recent.
this year?
Of
Oh,
this
wow.
year, yeah.
Very
This is like,
recent.
this is post Game Informer coming back.
Damn.
This
All
is
right.
current Game Informer. May 6th, 2025 at 2:50 p.m.
I almost shut him back down, I heard.
I
Like
mean,
this list.
Wow.
here's the thing. I've not heard a thing about this.
I don't even know if it's a bad list or not.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, what? Mike, put that away. Put that away.
I'm just looking up the games that Rockstar made.
Mike's looking up the Rockstar games. You don't do that on this show.
Okay,
We go
okay.
from off the top of the dome.
Off the dome. Off the dome.
Domies.
Where do you guys think this list is going to go? Ranking every single Rockstar game.
I mean, well, nothing but greatness. So this list is going to be great.
Nothing but greatness. Rockstar's table tennis?
Mid. It'll be like mid high.
No, it won't.
No,
Mid-high.
that's going to be.
Watch this.
What's
mid high.
What's lower than Rockstar's table tennis?
State of emergency?
Damn. Damn, he had that on
That's
lock.
one of my favorites too. That watch out for Snowmike Mike's top 100 games.
My
That'll
bad.
be in there.
Oh, God.
Warriors as well will be under.
Oh, right. Man, there was a time where when Warriors is about to be released, I'm reading all about it in the GamePro magazines, and I'm just like, dude, this is about to set the world on fire. Like,
I mean, wait, are we throwing shade at Warriors?
He's not me.
A little bit.
well,
me.
Warriors is great.
but I
It's
thought
great, but,
Warriors
like-
was going to be, I mean, this is a studio that made the past several GTA games. I'm like, holy shit, dude, this game's about to blow up. It's based on a movie? Like, that's how I was as a kid, you know?
I think Warriors is like way underappreciated than it should be.
Oh.
And not in the sense that people shit on the Warriors, but more so in the sense that like it just wasn't a commercial, everybody's all about the Warriors kind of game. But I don't even think it was
Did
made.
you play it back in the day?
Yeah.
I never played it.
It's
Yeah,
one of my
yeah.
favorite Rockstar
Okay.
games. Yeah. I love the Warriors.
okay.
I mean, it's the thing where I don't even think Rockstar thought that game was going to be super successful, right? Like it's not a GTA.
It's a passion project.
It's a passion
Damn.
project. It's a like it's not even a retelling of the movie. Like it's either I forget if it's a prequel or a sequel, but like it doesn't take place in that same timeline. It's a separate story dealing with a lot of the same characters. But like has a lot of good performances, has like really fun combat. For a beat 'em up, it has like some pretty like well-made combat. Like the combat system's pretty fun.
It really feels like there were just higher ups there that said, we have access to the Warriors IP. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Let's make a game. Like, it just
Yeah.
really felt like,
For me, it's the same thing that Todd Howard did with Indiana Jones.
yeah.
Where he was
Yeah.
like, oh, I fucking love me some Indiana Jones. I'm gonna make a prequel.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Chat saying it's a prequel that then eventually adapts the movie, which
Yes.
is kind of that's a really cool concept. But again, table tennis, fucks.
I mean,
Never played table tennis.
Mid high.
I never played table tennis.
I mid.
I mean-
Okay, but mid high, what, like,
Well,
will
depends on-
table
give-
tennis
give
be
me a
above?
number. How many numbers are
Will
there?
table tennis be above?
I mean, all the Rockstar stuff.
Well, yeah, but like, what's the final number?
Do you
Like,
want
how
me to
many
give you a
Rockstar games there
number?
are? Yeah, give us the number
Yeah,
of Rockstar
give me at least
games.
a number.
And I'm going to assume this includes published. I have not read any details or words on that, but the number is 24 games.
I mean, if that includes published, then we're talking about
So
Oni.
this is guaranteed top 15.
An LA
I bet you
Noire.
this is gonna nestle in 13 to 8.
Are you fucking with us?
I'm giving it to you right now.
okay, here's the
Rockstar's
I
table
see the
tennis.
vision. That
Here's
might
the big
be
question.
There's no
giving
vision.
it to
Here's
you.
the big question.
Yep.
Does table tennis go? Is there a mainline GTA game that ranks below table tennis?
Absolutely.
I'm not talking about Chinatown Wars,
Okay.
or the handheld sort of ports. I'm talking about, is there a GTA 3 through 5, including Vice City, all that stuff? Is there one of those that ranks below table tennis?
I'm gonna tell you the two games that rank below table tennis. State of Emergency, like Mike said,
Yes.
which I don't even say that with confidence because I don't know shit about State of Emergency.
I like that
and
game a lot.
Oni.
What about Bully?
No.
Bully.
Oh, Bully's top tier.
Bully's top 10.
Red
What are you
Dead?
doing, Bully? I don't know what
Where-
that game is.
Where are we classifying Undead Nightmare? Is that going to be a standalone product here on this page?
These are the questions that I like.
I think that's just part of it.
I think that's just part of
it's
Red-
part of Red
You're
Dead.
calling that Red Dead 1? I think that's going to be standalone.
You know what? Ooh, Red Dead Revolver goes below.
Oh, that's
Table
a good
tennis.
call. That's a good
Sure.
shout.
That's-
Yeah.
But is that better or worse than Oni? I couldn't tell you.
Are you are you talking to Oni, the one that Bungie?
Yeah, that was
was a
published by
Rockstar-
Rockstar.
Oh, I didn't know we were going published shit. Okay.
Just because
Assuming,
there's
I'm actually
24
not sure.
games on this list, so I'm assuming that we're talking about games
Okay.
that they, not just the core Rockstar team worked
Right,
on.
right,
I
right.
might be wrong in that assessment, though.
So let's start. Let's go to the top. We're gonna have GTA's and Red Dead's dominating the top 10, I imagine.
Red Dead 2 will be number 1.
Number one.
What number one?
Red Dead
Red
2 will
Dead
be
2,
number 1.
GTA 5. Little 1-2 punch for you.
Ooh, I would go
Bully number 3.
Red Dead 2 no, wait, hold on. I would probably go Red Dead 2 GTA. I feel like GTA
You don't think 5?
I feel like 5 might be lower.
No,
I feel like that. I feel like the surprise is going to be that 5 might be number 4 on this list, and you might have like San Andreas or 4 because like I think there's like this revisionist history with 4 of like, oh, it was way better than you all remember it.
I mean, I think we're counting out Vice City as well. I think Vice City has to be top 3.
Vice City is my favorite of the old
Top
trilogy.
3?
I'm a San
No,
Andreas.
no, San Andreas is- no,
you know me. You know me. I'm a
I
San
know
Andreas
you.
boy.
San Andreas is
But
better
the
than all of
streets,
them.
the streets love Vice City. The
love
streets
Vice
have a
City.
special
No,
attachment to Vice
I
City.
know they do.
Yeah,
And I do. but San Andreas is above that.
I mean, I agree with you.
There's no
but on this list, Vice City is going to be top 3.
that one. No, that's insane. That's insane.
I like how
Top
earlier Mike said, there's nothing but greatness for this list, and I think this list might be the one that breaks him the most.
That would be, my mind would explode here, is right.
I'm like writing down my theoretical top 5, which is actually kind of hurting me. Because right now...
Are we writing them out? Let's write them out.
See, here's the thing, is how do they look at GTA 3? Is this going to be honest? Or is this going to be honest about the quality of games today?
GTA 3 will be below 4, Vice City, and San Andreas. GTA 3 will be the lowest ranked out of all the GTAs.
But do you think they're not going to look at impact?
2.
Because GTA 3 is one of the most impactful games of all time.
I love looking at the impact.
Yeah.
But no, they ain't looking at the impact.
You don't think so?
No, they will not.
It's Game Informer.
3
I think they're looking at overall quality, impact, and all that shit.
I've never thought of Mike as someone who loves looking at the impact.
You should see me and Bless on the shit list. I get deep with it.
Love the impact.
Because I think 3 ends up higher than 4. I don't think you could put in the same way. This might be a bad comparison, but I'll say it anyway. In the same way that like Metal Gear Solid 1, I don't think you're putting at the bottom of a Metal Gear Solid list. I don't think 3 goes to the bottom of a GTA list just because that's the one that like really propelled things forward. That's the one that started it all.
Found the formula.
Do they?
It's the Iron Man argument.
Now, here's another wrinkle for what we're putting below table tennis. GTA 1, GTA London, the top-down GTAs.
Those go low.
See, I think that's like the lower end. I don't know about below table tennis.
I could see them going below table tennis.
Those will be below table tennis. You're blessing.
Okay,
You are
what do y'all know about
underrating table tennis.
Was it not just a table tennis game?
It was. But it was Rockstar making it.
There's so much more.
There's so much more.
I'm cooking up my list right now.
So right now, my top 5 of predictions, not my personal top 5, but like what I'm predicting here, Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be GTA 5. Number 3 is going to be Vice City. Number 4 is going to be San Andreas. Number 5 is going to be Red Dead Redemption. That's my guess.
Okay.
My crazy take, I think Bully is above the first Red Dead.
I mean,
that's
your prediction, or is that like
that's my crazy prediction? Well, also my opinion, but I could see it. I could see like a hot. I could see Bully coming in as like a dark horse on this list.
I think Bully's gonna be top 10.
I'm going a little wild with my top 5. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, GTA San Andreas, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare into GTA 4. That's my prediction.
Undead Nightmare.
Not my top 5, but that's my prediction.
I like that you're sticking with like Undead Nightmare being its own thing.
Yep.
I don't.
Get ready.
Because it's tough for me to put Undead Nightmare over entire GTA games. But I fuck with it. Where do we think Max Payne lands on this list?
Ooh.
Fuck. There's a lot of like there's Max Payne. There's the Midnight Club games. Like there's a lot to talk about.
Midnight Club is so much fun.
LA Noire.
LA Noire.
Bottom tier. I had to get it in there.
I fuck with that game, but like it's not a good game.
Yeah, I'm totally with you there. It was such a bummer when you were driving around. And you're like, oh, I can't really.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
can't do
to
the
do.
GTA free roam.
Yeah,
That
it's like very unnecessary open world story though. Story was fucking cool.
I know Max Payne 3 was developed by Rockstar. Were Max Payne's 1 and 2 published by Rockstar?
I believe so because
so.
I think that they're the ones who own the like license to those games, which is why they had the whole
Remedy
partner thing with Remedy.
A fun one I
Just
always
making
think about whenever I think about Max Payne.
Uh-huh.
Got to think about Dead to Rights with the husky dog. Love that game so much.
Dude, Dead to
What a
Rights.
time.
Dead to Rights is such a rental game.
So good.
That is a
man.
game that you rented at least twice.
Yeah.
What do they call those? The cousin games?
Yeah, cousin games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Streets of LA and Streets of New York. How much I
those
love
for
those
sure.
games. I fuck
Streets-
heavy with those games.
Streets of LA is like the most cousin game.
Yes.
Do we think Max Payne 1 ends up middle or low?
Max Payne will be on the lower side. I think Max Payne 3 will be the highest one out of the 3.
I love
And
that
it will
we've
be
just
7-12.
I love that table tennis is our North Star.
Gotta get ready.
Y'all Mike
get
believes in
ready.
table tennis so much in a way that I don't. Table tennis for me is gonna be bottom 2.
Well, to me, it's just mainly
two.
To me,
Yes.
it's mainly the like, is it going above or below the sports title? That's where it is for me. And I think Max Payne 1 and 2, while at the time mind blowing, I don't know if they hold up great.
And an 81 on Metacritic.
Look at that.
It's pretty
Let's
high.
talk about Rockstar. They made GTAs.
Yeah.
Table tennis.
Don't show me an 81 on Metacritic. That's a 50 to them.
I would say more Max Paynes than not will be in the bottom half.
I agree with that. I think Max Payne 3 will be in the top half.
2 of the 3 will be in the bottom half.
Yeah,
Now-
that's where I'm at.
A lot of chat is telling me I'm insane for this table tennis stuff. Do I really? Is this a bit, or do I really need to play
Maybe we'll
Rockstar's
play
table
some
tennis?
table tennis.
I
together.
do believe that there's like a historic importance to table tennis of what they were playing around with in terms of the new engine that they were playing
Nudity.
around with GTA 5 in particular.
If
and
you
all
look
that
closely
shit.
while you're playing table tennis, there's titties in the back.
Oh man.
Yeah, was that like their basis for being able to play tennis and golf and everything in GTA 5?
Yeah, I assume
Yeah,
so.
and, so like Blessing, think about it this way: it's like Catherine
Yeah.
was like the way we got to the art style and engine
Okay.
of Persona 5.
We-
Rockstar's table tennis
No,
is how we get to
we can't
GTA
do-
5.
We can't compare Rockstar's table tennis to Catherine.
Blessing, the impact. The impact, Bless.
have to
Put a
judge the
stop to
impact.
this. No.
The impact, you know? Gotta look at the impact.
Stop
It's
it.
just how they're important for each of those
Yeah.
individual studios and the history of them, you know?
Okay, Mike, open up the list of Rockstar games to
I have,
see what we're
I have
forgetting.
every Rockstar game
What are we
that they
forgetting?
have on their website that they're promoting right here. Are we considering GTA Online and Red Dead Online as separate products?
No, you can't divide all
I'm
these
just,
products.
well,
no.
they're putting it as separate
I
boxes,
think
just so you know.
I think you can.
I don't think this list will.
We haven't talked
When
about
I bought GTA 5, that came with single player and online.
How about this Manhunt?
Manhunt.
2?
Oh man,
I don't remember Manhunt.
Smuggler's
Smugglers
Run.
Run Warzone.
I mean, Manhunt might do
It's got a
decent.
2.
Manhunt might end up in the middle of this list.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be bottom. It's going to do decent.
Oh, I played Manhunt 1. Ooh.
You played on the Wii?
No, I played it recently.
Wait, what do you mean you
Game
played
is
it recently?
wild. Goes up to the line, steps over the line.
Yeah.
There's a line, Andy. That game steps over.
I
it.
think that may be the first. That's the first game that Australia was like, we cannot have these games in our
Oh, remember Australia would just ban everything?
everything. Yeah,
They
everything.
wouldn't let Saints Row over there?
That
Yeah.
game that found the line, stepped over the line. I had to turn it off.
What do
I
you
played
mean
a couple hours.
What
of
do you
it.
mean you played it recently?
Well, I busted out my old PS2.
How recent did you play Manhunt?
Oh, probably within during 2024. Yeah. Yeah. During
Was it-
2024.
This
Yeah.
is not insane to anybody else.
No, this is when he was doing 50 Cent, Blood in the Sand,
50
right?
Cent Blood in the Sand,
Oh.
NBA Street, NFL Street. We were going through Simpsons Hidden Run. I was going through all my PS2 classics.
That must be
back then.
insane booting up Manhunt in
Oh,
2020. That's like
it was insane.
That's like when I when I'm like, oh man, I want to watch the Eddie Murphy stand up from back
Yeah.
in the day, and then you realize, you're like, oh, he says some things that
Yeah.
you cannot say
I
anymore.
did Manhunt on stream, and we had to look at each other in the eye and go, I think this is where we stop. This is the line. That's State of Emergency,
Oh,
one
State
of
of
my
Emergency, okay.
favorites
Yeah,
of all
yeah, yeah.
time.
Do y'all ever play Chinatown Wars?
No, but
I just know
feel,
Greg talks about it. All
I
the
feel like
time.
Chinatown Wars and episodes from Liberty City will be very high. I think those games are like not popular amongst the casual kind of gamer, but those are the ones where the hardcore gamer that had the money to be buying all of these games as a kid, you know,
Game
or-
Boy Advance.
yeah, like like you look at those games and go like those are some staples of
Yeah.
like underrated classics.
What about this one right here?
Beater Raider.
Raider.
What is this?
That must have been 2001. Beater Raider.
That's got to be an adults only game. I don't know about that.
That's Timberland.
No,
Yeah,
No
that's what it
way.
is.
that is not. Wait, is it really?
Rockstar Games and Timberland presents.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
We're gonna have to look this.
All right,
game
well
up.
that might be under table.
Bass girl. Did you know?
Can you do the Timbaland beatboxing? So good.
I see him all the time on TikTok Live.
He is on TikTok Live all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time, bro.
Yep.
Almost nightly. It's like T-Pain to Twitch streaming. Timberland's on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
like a pandemic staple, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
All right. I'm ready to hop into this list.
All right.
I'm excited for this.
I'm pumped.
List. Let's
But
do
before
it.
we do, I want to tell you about patreon.com/kindafunny and youtube.com/kindafunny games, where you can get the Kinda Funny membership, which allows you to get shows ad-free. And speaking of ads, let us tell you about our sponsors.
This episode is sponsored by Subway Surfers, the goated endless runner that carried me through middle school, high school, college, and now adulthood is celebrating their 13th birthday, which also marks their 200th world tour update. And they're going big, because Subway Surfers decided to travel to not one, not two, but 21 different locations in their 200th World Tour special event. As Kinda Funny's resident Zoomer, I can seriously say that I adore Subway Surfers. It's one of my favorite comfort games. Grabbing items, completing challenges, and pulling out a hoverboard right as I'm about to hit a train feels just as good now as it did when I was sitting in the back of Mr. Coburn's Spanish class. Play through all 21 destinations to unlock amazing rewards such as characters, hoverboards, and in-game currency. Just tap the 200th World Tour button on the screen to start playing. On top of that, Subway Surfers has made a special QR code just for the best friends to get even more rewards. The update ends on June 1st, so scan that QR code, download Subway Surfers, and start running if you don't want to miss out on all the rewards. I already did. This episode is brought to you by Factor. When life gets busy, food can sometimes feel like a chore, and the fast food trips can go from a weekly to daily occurrence very fast. So buck those trends and make this season your best with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor. Eating well has never been this easy. Just heat up and enjoy, giving you more time to do what you want. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your goals. Choose from Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. We at Kinda Funny love Factor meals. Bless and Greg love it for a quick lunch in between shows, and I adore it as a healthier alternative instead of the dreaded hump day, too tired to cook, drive-through run, helping me to get on track with my goals. Get started at factormeals.com/kindafunny50off and use code kindafunny50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code kindafunny50off at factormeals.com/kindafunny50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/kindafunny50off.
And we're back. We're going to jump into ranking every single Rockstar game by Game Informer editorial. Guys, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Big moment. Let's go.
All right.
Now, hold on. Do we know if the list is bottom to
Like bottom to top.
Yeah,
okay,
always,
cool.
always is.
So I
I
know
was
that we
thinking
checked
about
that
that
one.
too. Yeah, well, there was that one list that wasn't ranked. We're like, oh, fuck. All right, here we go. All right, coming in at number 24, we got Wild Metal.
Okay.
Wild Metal. Okay.
Wild Metal.
Okay.
This was on that. I was looking at
It
the
was on
big
the big
list. I was
list
like,
on
all
the
right,
bottom.
never
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
of that. That'll be
Now,
somewhere low.
interestingly enough, there's an update to this article
Oh.
from 2019 that says, now that Red Dead Redemption 2 has been out for a few months, we've had time to analyze and discuss its achievements. We've added it to the rankings below.
Oh.
So this has been an ongoing list that they had.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
that
you
they've
gotta build off
updated.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder what
I
they did.
wonder if they like re-ranked it, like came together and like re-ranked this, especially with like the new GTA trailer coming out and all this stuff.
That's probably
with
what
them like
happened.
relaunching and all this stuff. So yeah.
I
also,
thought they posted this May 6th, and then 3 days later, we're like, actually, we played Wild Metal. It should be way higher. It's really
We
good.
fucked up with
Wild Metal looks like Twisted Metal. Looks like a Twisted Metal Vigilante 8.
Dreamcast.
Remember that game?
Dreamcast.
That was a great game.
Remember Star Wars Demolition?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
something to think about. A little Twisted Metal type game coming from that squad.
Bear, when are you going to do the video where you play every single Star Wars game?
Oh,
rank them.
that's a great
are you
call.
trying to get me to like?
He'll never.
I'm not gonna say the phrase, but like, what are you trying to do to me, dude?
Keep him in his bag.
I'm trying to
boss.
keep you sharp. Keep you in your
that's
bag.
that's like hundreds of games. Blessing.
If anybody can do it, it's you.
Yeah.
No.
be a great
Anyways, in
video
this
essay.
first paragraph here, it says in the lead up to the eagerly anticipated Red Dead 2, we came together as a staff to rank every single game that Rockstar developed. This means we excluded published titles like LA Noire and Smuggler's Run.
Wow, that
Okay.
changes a lot.
Okay, yeah, that
Important.
changes the numbers. That's why.
Also, man, we left out. No, we didn't leave out Smuggler's Run.
No, we talked
said
about
that.
it for a
I
moment.
Yeah,
think
we're
we're
not
definitely getting the DLC separately then.
Yeah.
for 24. I mean, Rockstar has made a lot of games, but 24 is a lot, so we'll
Yeah.
see. At number 23, we got Midnight Club Street Racing.
Lower than I thought.
I mean, you got to save Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Yeah, you got Dub Edition 2 and 3, so you still got a lot of Midnight Club coming your way. Midnight Club 1, I could see. This was at a special age back then with Need for Speed
Yeah.
Underground
God,
being
Need for Speed
so
took over my life.
awesome. Like,
Dude.
man, these games were great.
I mean, if we're talking about the first two entries here, right, between Wild Metal and Midnight Club Street Racing, Rockstar was kind of chasing trends a little bit. Like, Wild Metal was that era where, Mike mentions it, right? A lot of people were trying to make a Twisted Metal. I could name 3 Twisted Metal clones off the top of my head, and now, you get to Midnight Club Street Racing, and we're talking about that, that Need for Speed Underground style of game, which is interesting.
From chasing innovators to innovating.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whoa.
At number 22, we got Manhunt 2 for
Wow,
PlayStation 2,
2, under
PSP,
one.
and Wii.
Under table tennis.
And
Under table tennis. Did you play 2?
No, where did they go wrong on 2?
I mean,
You
I don't know.
what I mean? Where did we? How did we misstep?
Its sequel threw out everything that made the first game special and focused instead on the gory kill cams the original game caught so much controversy for, with decapitation, castration, and skull popping, all being things you could do on the regular. This is the game you're playing?
The first one, they found the line. They stepped over it in
Yeah.
number 2 clearly, too.
Wow.
Jesus. God damn.
They had slow-mo castration cams.
In 2007, like, that wasn't like, I mean, that was long ago, but it wasn't that long ago. Like,
That's
Obama was running
crazy.
for president back then.
That's crazy.
These are the type of games that you look at Congress trying to ban games, you're like, I get it. Like,
It's like,
I
keep this
understand.
off
I
the
get
stores.
why they're doing this now. Yeah.
At number 21, we got Rockstar
Ah,
presents
wow.
table
It should
tennis.
be higher.
Love for the table
Wow.
tennis. That's crazy. 21?
Okay, don't look at me like this is a crazy thing.
That's crazy.
Blessing, how could you do this?
Considered a bit of a joke on its announcement. Why the hell are the GTA people making a table tennis game? Table tennis nevertheless emerged as an enjoyable sports title, respected for its smart AI and simplistic but addicting gameplay. It's also the first Rockstar game to be developed on the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, Rage, which would go on to be used in GTA 4 and subsequent titles. It's like-
Again, Blessing. It's the Catherine of Rockstar. I'm just saying.
I mean, now that I think about it some more, I feel what you're saying, Barrett. At number 20, we got Midnight Club 2.
Wow.
A lot of Midnight Club
Wow.
shade here.
I thought Midnight Club 2 would be a little bit higher. That one's definitely my favorite out of the 3, so interesting.
Not enough racing fans on the squad. But I also think that you look at the Midnight Clubs in the way that I looked at racing games while playing GTA games, and I go, yeah, but in GTA, I can also just drive and have just as much, if not more fun. Like, I don't need to just have a solo racing game. And maybe that's sort of the thought process here, where it's like, yeah, but driving is also incredibly fun and great in GTA games.
Yeah. At number 19, we got Grand Theft Auto, the first one.
Yeah.
Did you two ever
Gross.
play this? I started on 3, so I never saw this.
I think I did only because 3 came out.
Okay.
And looked at these older games and was like, yeah, they made this is, I couldn't have imagined playing these games and having a whole lot of fun back in the day.
Okay.
Because 3 came out and just obviously changed your whole life and your whole mentality of what a game could be.
I might have played. This is one of those ones where, like, I'm thinking back to the days where I discovered emulation, me by myself.
No, of course.
I discovered emulation, or I figured out how emulation works.
You found it in a box, like
Yeah, and I was like, yo, you guys see this? We got emulation over here. And I'll just start playing random ass NES games or N64 games or whatever. And I think GTA might have been one of them, but like at that point, like if I played it, it would have been like a negligible amount, right? It would have been like I probably played like 10 minutes and went, oh, I'm good. I don't need to play any more of this. But 19 makes sense. It's one of those things where I don't know. I look at Midnight Club too, or I look at some of these other
table
games.
tennis.
Yeah,
I look at
tennis.
table
This is
tennis.
crazy.
Table tennis being below this is insane. I will say I did play these first 2 because my way back in the day, my buddy had a PS1 and we had these like, and I'm talking like this is a post GTA 3 San Andreas world and all that stuff, right? But we were just kind of fascinated to go back, and they did kind of find like that formula in terms of like getting missions, driving around, getting into shootouts and stuff like that. It was just literally just top down. I don't remember anything of like the story. I remember the gameplay being kind of like weird, but it was something that they found that, you know, would be the basis for what we know them for today.
I hated the movement in this game, and also it made me realize how much I just don't like top-down game. Like, we think of top-down now with like the isometric sort of angle, where we think about old Zelda games or whatever, but this just legitimately being top-down, where it's just a person's torso with the hands that kind of pop out. Like, even that, like, as much as I love Hotline Miami, like, it being top-down is the reason why I don't love it as much as I should, and I just didn't really vibe with this aesthetic.
Was this tank controls? Do you guys remember? Does anybody in chat remember?
I mean,
It would
might have
be
been that
weird if it
generation.
was, you know?
I think you were just controlling your character based on the direction, like,
The direction
so
to press.
up would be, like, if you need to turn right, you would hit up. If you're, like, driving left and you need to turn right, you would hit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kind of like just like an arcade game.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's funny.
is
YouTube chat
awkward.
and Twitch chat is like divided on the like everybody in Twitch chat is saying yes, everybody in YouTube chat is saying no. And number 18, we got Red Dead Revolver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of makes sense. I never played this one. I think Redemption was the one that obviously kind of hit the masses and became a lot more popular, but I know Revolver is not fondly looked at by a lot of people. Just kind of in one of those ages where I wasn't gaming as much as I could afford, you know.
This might have been a an Addison joint. This
Addison.
this might have been one that I went to Addison's house and he was like, "Yo, let me show you this game, Red Dead Revolver." I watched him play it once and I was like, "Okay, I'm good." But then later on, he had Red Dead Redemption, and that was the one where I was like, "Oh shit, this is actually pretty cool."
This one was a rental for me. Don't remember much about it.
Is it better than table tennis?
No. Table tennis above this.
All right, let's move on to number 17. We got Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories.
Oh.
All right, so we're getting some of the handheld titles here. Liberty City Stories was a technical revelation when it came out, proving that you could take something as huge as GTA 3's open world experience and pack it down so it could work on a portable device.
This has got to be from a mod of the game. The game doesn't look this good, does it?
Well, it did get ported to consoles later. And did
Like
Liberty City
PS2?
did it ever come to PC? Because this looks like it came. This screenshot looks like a PC screenshot.
It's a really good looking screenshot.
Yeah.
This looks better than base GTA 3. This has got to be from a PC sort of, up-res or some sort of emulator.
It also came to mobile. That's actually a good call.
Oh, okay.
So this might be.
They
from
found a
mobile.
lot of success with these.
with the handheld stuff.
The stories ones. I'm impressed with that. I never jumped on any of those. I tried one recently, like the past couple of years, and I remember thinking, "Oh, this is what this was." Oh no, I never would have vibed with that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think I tried Chinatown Wars, and I was like, "No."
But Chinatown Wars is like different, right? I feel like that played more like classic GTA.
It looked like it.
It looked like classic GTA. I never got around to playing the the stories games. If they ever made a San Andreas Stories, that's the one that would have got me back in. Mike gives me the look of also, me too, right? Like,
remember San Andreas with co-op? How much fun that was.
oh yes,
What
I
a
played that with
ridiculous
Addison all the time.
We'd be stuck in the box, and you two had to be together at all times, attached
Yep,
at the hip.
just the worst implementation.
You put
of all
both
time.
of you on a motorcycle and just rip.
God. At number 16, we got Grand Theft Auto 2. At number 15,
Oh, you know what? Hold up real quick.
what's up?
Yeah, it does look like the game looks really nice on iOS. Like a lot more advanced.
That
than
makes
it-
sense.
Yeah.
The
Okay, makes
textures
a lot
look a
more
bit
sense.
clearer. At number 15, we got Midnight Club Los Angeles. Mike,
I
how
didn't
many?
know they made an
Midnight
LA
Club
version
LA,
of
I
Midnight
don't
Club.
remember.
Okay,
that.
I was gonna ask how many of these Midnight Club games are there?
I don't even see Midnight Club LA on the things that they promote here. That's wild. I don't remember
for-
LA.
For PS3, Xbox 360,
here it is,
and
yeah,
PSP. So that's like a next gen title.
Midnight Club
for
Los
Midnight Club.
Angeles, yeah. Is there a New York?
I mean, probably. I imagine Los Angeles must have been like the last major
Yeah.
one.
You can't make a game with the name LA in the title if you're not making a New York version. You know?
It's true.
It's a rule. That's a rule.
That is true. Why don't we have more games with Seattle in the title? You know what I mean? Kansas City,
No,
Milwaukee.
no.
Let me play Midnight Club Milwaukee.
Right now that just reminds me of that one Family Guy clip where they're talking about low budget action movies, and it's like terror in Cincinnati, and they're like, we got to get the helicopter from on top of that roof, but we can't film it because they don't have rights to a helicopter.
I want true crime Streets of Toronto. You know what I mean? Like hanging out with Drake, I guess.
Now you don't want to hang out with
I don't
him
know
no
if
more.
we wanted.
No?
I
Yeah.
don't know if we want
Justin Bieber he was from Toronto.
Yeah, from the Biebs.
From
the
the
Biebs.
At number 14, we got Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories.
Okay, we're knocking out a lot of the.
You know what I'm
small
realizing?
tires here.
Rockstar does have a lot of catalog that is kind of boring. Because I feel like I'm reading through these and I'm waiting for the top 10. I'm waiting.
You're waiting for the hits.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the hits.
Okay.
Okay.
At number 13, we got Midnight Club 3.
Holy shit, man! There's
They
so
did
many
not
of these
come
Knocked
games.
those racers out right there. I mean, I think that's all of them on the Midnight Club, so you won't see any more of those.
I
mean,
really
what
hope
about
that
Dub Edition remix.
What's up?
We're not calling this Dub Edition?
I mean,
Oh, wow.
I really hope what we're looking at right now is a screenshot from an iOS or a mobile port, because that's the largest UI I've ever seen in my life.
the game did come to PS2, Xbox, and PSP. Also, it's saying PSP makes me think that is including Dub
Okay.
Edition.
Okay.
You can't have UI that large. It's
Where's
so
this
big.
Timberland game? Like, why are we at 13 right now and we still haven't talked about this
Now,
Timberland
was that
game?
developed by Rockstar? or
I'll look it
published?
up a little
Maybe
bit more.
Beater Raider makes the top 10.
Exactly. Like, I'm getting worried as we continue to go
You
forward.
can't name your name Beater Raider. Like it's just you can't name
Beater
your
Raider
game
might
that.
have been like developed by Ubisoft or some shit,
Yeah.
or like who made it was a harmonics game published by Rockstar.
DJ Hero.
It says Rockstar leads as the developer on the Google
Maybe it's
search.
number 3. Maybe it's top 3.
You better get ready. This might be top 10 here.
Timberland's about to take home the crown.
At number 12, we got Beater Raider. No, I'm kidding. We got Chinatown Wars.
Okay.
Okay.
So now I feel like we're getting to the good stuff. At least Greg Miller would say so.
More modern, yeah, for sure. What consoles were these on? These are kind of
This
big.
handheld.
DS,
obscured by the screen.
PSP, and mobile.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I
The
remember
article,
my friends fucking around with this one a lot. Like they really dug this one.
the article reads, the best of the portable GTAs. Sure, it lacks the 3D visuals of the city story counterparts, and the riding is iffy at best, but the minigames for stealing cars and a surprisingly detailed drug dealing system focused on systems that GTA hadn't really bothered with before make it a standout entry. Chinatown Wars' approach to the series staple wanted level, requiring the player to destroy a certain number of police vehicles to lower the level, was also novel and frankly a little missed. I'm laughing because like I know how much Greg loves this game, so when I get to the part about the detailed drug dealing system, it doesn't make sense in my head, but it's hilarious. All right, at number 11, we got the
Oh
Warriors.
shit!
Okay.
Almost made top 10.
Almost in the top 10, yeah.
Unreal. It doesn't sit right with me that, that this didn't make the top 10. But yeah, no, this makes sense. Because now we're gonna get Bully, and then we're gonna get the rest of the GTAs and Red Dead.
This was such a cool
To fill
commercial.
this
I
out.
remember back
Yeah.
in the day.
We still got a Manhunt.
Oh, you're right.
We still got Manhunt
And
1.
Beater Raider.
Timberland's,
We got Timberland's
game.
Beater Raider just sounds like
I
an
just can't
egg
even
beater.
say it.
It sounds like an egg beater thing you'd see on a TV commercial.
That's
Yeah.
not
No,
what it
like Billy
sounds
Mays.
like.
would be selling
Yeah,
it.
Billy Mays or that ShamWow
Max
guy.
Payne is still on
Oh,
this list
yeah,
somewhere.
Max Payne 3. That makes sense.
People fuck with the Max Payne 3, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that being in the top 10.
Now
doesn't
here's the
surprise
thing. Number 10 is either going to be Max Payne 3 or what was the other game that you just mentioned at the top of that?
Manhunt.
Manhunt.
What about LA Noir?
me. That's not
That's
developed.
not Rockstar.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
shit.
only published. I'm going to say number 10 is going to be Manhunt. Number 9 is going to be Max Payne 3.
All right, let's see.
And then we're going to get into all the GTAs and Red Dead. At number 10, we got
Max
Payne 3.
Yep.
Man, this game rocked.
I never played this one.
Oh,
I
just
played Max
smashing
Payne 1, never got
pills,
around to 3.
Continuing to unload the clip.
The pills really the pain.
It was great.
Which means that
He had the Hawaiian t-shirt on too, and he just. What was he
Look at
looking
those
for?
normal maps, dude.
It was like Taken, right? He was like looking for like someone's daughter that he was like the bodyguard for, right, or
I
something
don't
crazy.
remember.
What was?
I
the
think this
story
was
on
just a
one?
rental for
was
me.
he not like bald in this game?
I think there's a bald dude on the cover, maybe.
He
I
might
don't
lose
think-
his hair.
Was that
You
not
halfway
think
Max
through.
Kane and Lynch, maybe? No, he
thought
definitely
Max-
was
he's
bald.
got
I thought
hair.
Max
He's got
Payne was
hair on
bald.
this. He's got hair.
Who was bald? There was a bald
Maybe
man.
he was was he? I could have sworn this better not be.
Oh,
a
it goes
Mandela
back
effect.
and forth at time. He shaved his head later.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was
Okay.
like, if this is a Mandela effect and Max Payne was never bald in the
Yeah.
third one, I'm gonna have some issues. At number 9, we got Manhunt.
Oh,
There it is,
All right,
Mike.
back to back.
wow!
They crossed
Okay.
the line. They crossed
that
the,
game crossed
the top 10 line.
And guess what? They're in the top 10. It's like,
All right, we're down to the top 8.
interesting. Above Max Payne 3, I would have gone opposite on that one.
Yeah, that surprises
Yeah, I would
me.
have gone opposite on that
We
one.
really like Manhunt over there at Game Informer. At number 8, we got GTA 4.
Whoa.
So this is where we get interesting.
Whoa.
GTA 4, number 8.
Below 3 is interesting.
Impact.
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 It's got to be the impact.
I think this is I'm not going to say the right answer, but I understand how you get here just as far as how people compare the GTAs, cuz I feel like every GTA is somebody's favorite for different reasons.
Yeah.
GTA 4 has the most that I think you can like be like, but this didn't live up. I had less activities than GTA San Andreas. The physics were kind of wonky cuz they overdid it or
Oh,
whatever.
that's a positive.
The
2
physics?
big time DLCs. 4 for
Oh,
me
yeah.
personally is my lowest out of all of them. 4 is my bottom. For my personal favorite GTAs, I can say 4 is my bottom.
Yeah,
That makes
probably me
sense.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 4 may be the only one I never completed the core story, and I probably played that game for about 100 hours.
Oh, Nico.
I just played so much of it.
See, that's me with cuz I
Nico,
beat
my
4.
cousin.
I don't think I finished either Vice City or 3.
I would just fly up.
I
Oh.
would just fuck around in those worlds.
Fly
Oh
up to
my gosh,
the
yeah.
Empire State Building and just jump off.
I would do that in Spider-Man.
I would just do that all the time.
It's too much work in GTA because you got to get a helicopter.
They had online too on this.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't
Different
know that.
physics from
Dude.
the other ones. I remember the change in like the physics and everything that was happening there. This was a special moment.
I
here.
was playing GTA 4 on about a 700-pound CRT 38-inch
Yes.
TV.
Fuck
yeah.
Dude, that TV sucked. It was so heavy to take up to my apartment. Shout out to all my family who helped out with that.
Yeah.
But like, man, what a throwback to me first moving out of my house back home.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I played this on, the CRT TVs that had the VHS thing
Yeah, yeah.
built into it.
Yeah.
2-in-1 special.
Yeah, the 2-in-1 special. I played this on one of those.
Wow.
Dude, GTA 4 for me, senior year of high school. We'd go during a lunch break to this kid's house who had the giant TV. If you know, you know, Volcano. He had the Volcano. Fill up the
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
We were ripping volcanoes.
Oh, nice,
it
dude.
was crazy,
Nice,
bro.
nice,
And the kid,
nice.
every time you die, you pass the
Oh, fuck
controller.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in on this.
Just go get into some chaos. We'll watch.
Uh-huh.
I will say I do think the online for this is a little bit underrated. GTA 5 took it so much further,
Yeah.
so I understand why it gets kind of lost in there. But I had so much fun in online in this game because it had all the regular deathmatch modes, last player standing,
Yes,
all
uh-huh.
that shit,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Did it have a free roam mode?
yeah,
Damn,
You
I don't
were
remember
driving? Yeah, I
anything
remember
about this
driving.
online.
yeah, dude, I
Oh, yeah, it
played
was
so
insane.
much online in this game, and with the wonky physics, it was actually really fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess before we get to our top 5
Uh-huh.
that number 7, GTA 3, number 6, Bully.
Oh, I'm gonna say,
Oh, not bad.
yeah, because I think they're gonna want to spread out the GTAs.
I mean, there's too many GTAs to spread
we're-
out
no,
really,
we're
at this point.
It's Red Dead and
'Cause
GTA are going to jam up in here.
Because I want to say next up is gonna be Bully,
yeah.
but then you do have just a straight run of GTAs and Red Deads.
But
Which is okay because that's the reality of it.
But you also, I mean, even having 4, you are kind of having 4 at number 8. You kind of are spreading out the GTAs already. So like, I could
Sure.
see Bully being next, and then it all comes down to like what's
of
going to
the
be the
next
lowest.
7 games,
what's gonna be
4
the
of them are
lowest-
GTA.
What's going
right?
to be the lowest of the trilogy of the Vice City, San Andreas, and 3?
So you're not putting Bully above 3 or Vice City?
No,
No, I don't think
That's
so.
crazy.
No, I'm not a
That's
madman.
insane.
I'm putting Bully at. I'm
Bully
putting
should be
above
top
3.
5. Yeah.
you're putting what? You're putting Bully.
I think
at
I'm
top
putting
3?
Bully above 3.
Oh, above 3?
yeah.
I listen. I understand that on a personal taste level, but like on
I
a-
understand the impact as well, but
I think it's just tough to look to make the argument on a list, right?
Yeah,
on,
that's true.
on like an editorial list that you're gonna put Bully above.
They're
3.
all great games. That's the problem, though, Bless. They're all great.
3 changed the world.
They did change the world.
3 changed the
God, it was
world.
special times.
At number 7, we got
Yeah.
Bully.
There it is.
cowards.
So now this gets interesting. How do you rank the GTAs and the Red Deads?
Where's Red Dead 1? Where does it compare
Now-
to the other GTAs? Because
Do-
we know what the top 2 are.
Do we? Because I think they could get kind of weird with it, or
I-
kind of fun with it.
I could see San Andreas being number 2. Like, I think they could go that high with it. Oof, man.
See, here's the thing: is for as much as I'm like my favorite out of all these are San Andreas and GTA 5, and I know as far as like Red Dead Redemption 2 feels like it might be a lock for top 2. I could also see the reverse of number 6 is San Andreas, number 5 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Because in the same way, like for as much as people love Red Dead Redemption 2 for the story and all that stuff, there's a lot of people that also complain that game moves too slow, that like I don't know, it's almost too simmy of a video game at times as far as like how it feels to play and all this stuff.
From here on out, I would see
Okay, lay it on me. What do you got?
number 6 as GTA 3,
Okay.
San Andreas, Vice City, Red Dead Redemption 1, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Wow.
I think you're right.
That's really.
I think that's
Okay,
right.
I'm going Vice City next, Red Dead 1, GTA 3, San Andreas, GTA 5, Red Dead 2.
I
Number
think I
1.
agree with Andy.
Oh, but now I'm
Alright.
thinking about just like how common it is in the gaming industry to go, yeah, but once you get to Mexico and Red Dead 1, it gets so slow, and that's like
Yeah.
a big sticking point,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Red Dead 1's got to be near the bottom here. These next 2
a
is
good
Red
chunk
Dead
of that
1.
game is very slow and boring.
Yeah.
And number 6, we got GTA
Whoa.
San Andreas. What did I say?
Whoa.
No, I tried to
Take the
tell
list
you.
back. That's a
I
shit
tried
list.
to tell you.
That's a shit list.
I tried to
can
tell
say it
you
right now.
The
That's a shit
streets
list.
don't respect San Andreas as much as they should.
That's-
I'm telling you, man. Well, maybe not the literal streets. The
Yeah.
little streets.
Okay, yeah,
the
listen.
streets fuck with San Andreas.
This
I'm telling
website
you,
doesn't respect
the
San
internet
Andreas.
doesn't respect San Andreas.
That's insane.
Because when you think of Vice City, you think of the vibes, you think of the music, think of all these things, right? And then GTA 3 is GTA 3, changed the world. So San Andreas kind of gets the butt of it. Even though San Andreas is the best one out of those three.
It's a shit list. Say it right now. Stamp it, Blitz. This is a shit list right here.
I put my
That's a shit
endorsement. I
list.
put my endorsement on this list.
That's crazy.
this list is the shit so far.
CJ could be affected by if you work out, if you eat, you could dress him up for the first time. You could have girlfriends. You were doing so much with car customization and modding. This is crazy.
Patty Cake in chat who says IGN is racist.
Game Informer.
It says it at the top left.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So this kind of throws a wrench. Because
3, Vice City.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I called
I
it.
think
that San
3 is
Andreas
going to be the
next.
highest of the 3.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Number 5 is gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2.
No way.
I'm gonna tell you right
You're
now.
fucking crazy. No.
I'm going with my original mode of thought.
Absolutely not. I think about so much of the industry thinks that Red Dead Redemption 2 is like a fucking masterpiece, once in a lifetime type game.
Yeah, but you can say that about all the other games.
No, because they don't hit narratively in a lot of different ways. Like
Sure.
Red Dead Redemption
you
2, I
haven't
think
played
is like
fully.
such a beautiful storytelling experience.
If
That's
we're
fair.
doing this next, GTA 3 should be next.
It won't be. GTA 3 will be the highest of the
you're
PS2
so right, man.
games
Yeah,
because of just because
it's
of the
not gonna be higher than
nostalgic
Vice City.
impact.
No.
I
Vice
know
City
it won't
is-
be higher than
Vice
3.
City is the fan favorite.
I'm with
unequivocally.
Barrett. This is now going to GTA 3 will be the highest.
It will not be
like
higher than
Bully
Vice
should
City.
be higher than GTA 3,
As,
but yeah.
Impact.
as somebody who I probably played more 3 and San Andreas than I did Vice City. When I hear people talk about Vice City, it's almost like they're talking about like the second coming of Jesus Christ.
That's how San Andreas.
Well, because they
that's how
took
San
an
Andreas
amazing game and they put neon on it with
Yeah.
a sick ass soundtrack.
Which is
Killer
fair, yeah.
soundtrack.
Put it in Miami.
is. And Miami.
Sorry,
That
Vice
was
City.
so fire.
All right.
At number 5, we got GTA 3.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
At
Thank
number
God.
4, we got GTA Vice City,
Yep.
which
Okay.
puts this in an interesting place.
This is
So
a shit
now,
list.
all we have left now are RDR 1, RDR 2, and GTA 5. The question is, what order are they going to put this?
Red Dead Redemption,
Mhm.
GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm on your side now. I'm
Yeah,
back on
we're
the
all
Andy
agreeing
train.
on that.
At number 3, you got Red Dead Redemption. At number 2, you got
Yeah. No question about it.
Beta Raider. Whoa.
I forgot about it.
We
I
forgot
forgot
about Beta Raider.
Timbaland.
No.
A video auto plays. Music starts playing.
He's like, welcome to my TikTok. No, at number 2, we got GTA 5. Then at number 1, of course, we have Red
GOAT.
Dead Redemption 2.
The GOAT.
So that's every Rockstar game ranked. How do you guys feel like they did? Is this list the shit or is it shit?
This list is the shit.
This is shit.
This is the
This,
shit.
Wow.
this list is shit.
I'm going to say it's the shit. I think this is an overall good list, even though parts of it I would just do differently. But like when I go through this, I can't get mad at it. I think Rockstar, it's the same way that I think we talk about the MCU a lot of the times, where it's like your games are in tiers. You have the tier 1 Rockstar games, which are those top 3 that we have listed there, right? I would also put San Andreas in that, but whatever. You got the tier 2, you got the tier 3, and we kind of all know where those games land in that ecosystem. And I think this list gets a lot of that right. I think when I go beyond the number, I think 12 on the list, I feel like they might have hit randomizer and went, fuck it. Like, we didn't even play these games. Rank these however you want. Nobody cares where Midnight Club, Los Angeles, or Red Dead Revolver versus GTA 1 is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Fucking
there was no rhyme or reason there.
Rabid Metal. What was that? What was that game called? The fucking
God.
the Twisted Metal type
Yeah.
game. What was that one?
Wild Metal. Yeah.
Oh, Rabid. Oh.
Rabid Metal. Yeah, Midnight Club, Street Racing, Manhunt 2, Rockstar's Table Tennis. Like, it feels like I didn't feel the rhyme or reason to it. Once you get to that top 10, though, like, I think that's where the conversation gets interesting and you start to have good conversations.
In my mind, it like when you asked us if this was the shit or if it was a shit list, I really only thought about the top 10.
Yeah, right.
I
forgot about the
you
other
don't
one.
think about the other stuff. It's right. Yeah.
There's a whole first half of this
Table
episode.
tennis just getting absolutely doors blown off in 21.
God. Well, after this, I'm gonna go home and play some table tennis. I
You
gotta see
should
what
try
that's
out
about.
table tennis if you get a chance to jump into it.
What's the?
There has never been a better time to hop into Rockstar's table tennis.
I mean, is there? Because I don't know how to play that.
I have an Xbox 360 on my desk. We could probably hook you up with.
Yeah, hook me up with that.
I got my 360.
Is there a PC version? I know Rockstar likes to not make PC versions of things.
Let's take a look.
you had to use the Rockstar launcher.
Like, ah,
God, what a
You
nightmare.
You definitely have to use the Rockstar.
They should have
launcher.
put. They honestly should have put the trilogy a lot lower for that remaster that they did with the trilogy,
They
where
should- I
everything
mean,
just looked awful.
They should have ranked the trilogy, the GTA trilogy.
Terrible rain
Nah,
effects.
but they didn't develop that one. Remember, Bless? That
Oh,
was-
you're right.
That was a different team.
That was Grove Street Games. Remember that? Man,
Yeah.
ladies, gentlemen, MBs, this has been another kind of funny Gamescast. Before I end this, I'm gonna take a peek into super chats to see if any of y'all said anything, because I almost forgot that that's the thing we do on the show. Let me tell you, I'm not logged in. Oh, here
I'll
we
check
go.
right now for
Andy,
you,
help
big
me
dog.
Yeah, Andy, help me out.
I'll check right
Although
now.
I'm
for
about
you.
to get in there.
I'm on Rockstar Table Tennis right now, looking for him.
Oh, on PC.
Well, he asked if it was going to be on PC, so I'd take a look.
Yeah, is there a PC version of Rockstar's Table Tennis?
There's like a little Steam Deck option you can get into.
No.
Here we go. I see a
Rockstar.
couple of super chats.
That's not
Dolphin
Steam.
Corn says RDR2 #1, please, guys, is the GOAT of Rockstar.
Yeah.
And then Mellow Fellow says, do we ever get a Bully sequel? And if so, is there any chance it's a GTA game? Takes place in college, maybe. GTA 7 and Bully are the same game.
No.
Dude, I really, for a second, I remember living in that time, and GTA is getting so much backlash from Congress people about the violence and the strippers and prostitute. Like,
Yep.
it's like, it
yeah.
is the talk of the town, and every kid wants to play it because it's cool and edgy. And then they start coming out with this Bully game, and everybody's like, holy shit, it's going to be a Columbine simulator. That's what
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
thought at the time.
Yeah.
Everybody thought like you're gonna make a game about a bully after we've seen all the other crazy. Like you're about to make this one of the most controversial games ever, and like that's. I remember before it came out, us thinking like, "Oh shit, this game's
Dude,
gonna get insane."
I remember going to GameStop with my sister, and I wasn't. What is Bully rated? Is that T?
It's T.
It's T, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay,
I was allowed to have that one in the house.
So it definitely wasn't like I needed her to buy it situation, but I think I just happened to be at the mall with her, and I'm like, I think I'm asking her for money is the thing, because Bully must have been in like the $10 bin or whatever, and I look at her and I'm like, hey, I want to buy this game. It's called Bully, and she looks at it and she's like, doesn't this seem like really inappropriate? Like, why are you buying a game about being a bully? This looks like it's gonna be like kind of messed up or whatever. And I look at her, I'm like, I got GTA at home. I've been playing San Andreas for the last 10
And then they
years.
flipped it on you. It's all about fighting back against bullying, Bless.
Exactly.
about it.
We can't buy this game because they show a titty. Like, Ma, I just castrated a man in Manhunt.
Man, I'm Jesus on, Mom. Slow-mo gore kill.
Oh man, okay, yeah, this has been Kind of Funny Gamescast. Each and every weekday, we get together and talk about the biggest reviews, previews, and topics in video games live on YouTube, Twitch, and on podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, support us with the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon or YouTube to get all of our shows ad-free. Watch us record them live and get a daily exclusive show. You can catch today's KFTD on YouTube or podcast services. Up next, Screencast. Last of Us HBO, new episode. We're talking about it. Me, Nick, and Tim. So tune into that. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.
Thank you for the super chat, Mike CMC.